أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome you all to another class of Tajweed, and inshallah this week we are going to look into the verse number 34 of Surah An-Nazi'at. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى. MashaAllah, after we've heard the recitation of the verse, inshallah I will now identify the tajweed rules governing this particular verse. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فَإِذَا the dhalun has been elongated, and this type of elongation is known as al-madd al-asli. That is basic elongation. Do you understand? It has the duration of only 1 second. It has the duration of 1 second. So let's go further. فَإِذَا جَاءَت. So this jim has been elongated too, and this type of elongation that we've seen here is known as al-madd al-wajib al-muttasil. Al-madd al-wajib al-muttasil. As we discussed in our previous classes, whenever the letter of elongation and al-hamza occur in a single word, that is what is known as al-madd al-wajib al-muttasil, and it has the duration of the 2.5 seconds, that is 5 haraka. Do you understand it? So let's go further. فَإِذَا جَاءَتِ الطَّامَّةُ. So what of this elongation that I just made, which happens to be having a 6 haraka, that is 30 seconds duration? This type of elongation is known as madd lazim. Al-madd lazim is a type of a derived elongation that occurs when a permanent sukun, that is vowelless letter, right, comes immediately after a letter of elongation in either a single word, that is, it could be in a single word, or on a particle, that is al-harf. So that is madd lazim, and it has the duration of 6 haraka, which is 30 seconds equivalence, and it is compulsory for us to lengthen it to that stage. Do you understand it? You have to prolong the sound for the duration of 30 seconds. Do you understand it? So madd lazim, it is divided into 4. So but we are going to only talk on the particular one that we've seen here for today. Inshallah, when next we come across another one, I will now tell you that this is the second one, inshallah. So in this place, this particular one that we've identified here is known as al-madd lazim al-musaqqal al-kalimi. Do you understand? So this is al-musaqqal al-kalimi. So this one is al-madd lazim al-musaqqal al-kalimi. It occurs when a letter of elongation is immediately followed by a permanent sukun that is contained in a shadda, that is stretched, right? So as you can see, the second letter that is coming behind the alif mad happens to have a shadda, right? So that is the meaning. So which is, it is also found in a single word. Do you understand? That is, for it to be al-muthaqal al-kalimi, it has to, there should be a letter of elongation. That is number one. And then it should be sukun, that is sukun, which is contained in the shadda. That is number two. That is the second option. And then it should be in a single word. So once you come across that, so that is al-maddul lazim al-muthaqal al-kalimi. Do you understand it? And it has the duration of 30 seconds compulsory. It has the duration of 3 seconds. That is 6 haraka. Do you understand it? So, and at the same time, as I'm about to end up the elongation, then I now couple it with nasalization. And this type of nasalization that I just did here, that is right on the mim shadda, which is mim mushaddada, that is the stretch mim. We've discussed about the rules governing the stretch mim and then stretch noon. Do you understand? That is mim shadda and that of a noon shadda. Do you understand? Then we said what needs to be done here is known as a clear pronunciation of the sound. That is idharun gunna. Do you understand it? So you need to clearly pronounce the sound of the nasalization. That is the sound of that meme. And we know one of the attributes of this meme is nasalization. So here you are going to do nasalization there. So that is why I said at-tammatul kubra. So then what of in the next word, that is al-kubra, as we can hear the sound of that lam, which is here, that is the lam ta'rif, right? That is lam ta'rif. So we've discussed about lam ta'rif, and this type of rule here is known as izhar. That is, this is izhar. Whenever the lam ta'rif has been clearly heard, so it is termed as lam al-qamariyya. So, and you know the letters of lam al-qamariyya already. So, and the rule here applicable here is known as izharul lam al-qamariyya. Do you understand it? So the sound of that lam should be clearly heard. Do you get it? So let's continue. Al-kubra, 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 al-kubra. I'm pointing at the letter vowel, so you can hear the sound. The sound that I just made, I said al-kubra. I didn't say al-kubra. Do you understand it? I said al-kubra. This sound is what is known as al-qalqala. Al-qalqala. That is echoing sound. Do you understand? Echoing sound, or it means to vibrate, or you say to shake, or to disturb. Do you get it? So any of the times you use, so all is going to fall onto echo, right? Echoing of sound. So it is applied, that is, it means to disturb or to shake a letter that has sukun, but without any corresponding movement of the mouth on the jaw. You know, in case of pronouncing all the vowels, you know, if there is fatha, your mouth or your jaw will move. Then if it is kasra too, you know, your jaw will move. But in case of these letters, in case of qalqala, there is no movement of the jaw and the mouth. Do you understand it? So that is the difference with that one. So, and what are the letters of qalqala? The letters of qalqala, they are 5 in number, which are in this single word qutubu jadin, that is qaf, ta, ba, jim, and dal. Do you understand? Qutubu jadin. So these are the 5 letters which whenever they have sakin, what you are going to due to them is known as al-qalqalah. Do you understand it? So an al-qalqalah is necessary for these 5 letters because they have the attributes of al-jahr. That is jahar, that is a stoppage of the flow of a hair, that is the hair stream, or you say breath, right? And then they also have another attribute which is known as ashidda, that is the stoppage of the flow of sound. So these are some of the attributes of these letters, which is a qutubu jadin. All these letters, they have these particular attributes, and that is why al-qalqala is necessary to be applied on them. So without qalqala on these letters, there will be no sound. So, and then how many types of qalqala do we have? It is called sughra whenever the letter has a true sukun, that is a through sakin. That is when the letter, any of the letters of qalqala have a permanent sukun. That is the letter, it has original sakin on it written. Do you understand it? So that type is known as sughra. Do you understand it? It is called kubra whenever the end of the letters of qalqala has a temporary sukun resulting from pause. Temporary sukun in the sense that the original letter, the sound that is on it happens to be either fatha or kasra or dhamma. But because you are reciting and you want to stop on these letters of qalqala, you know, whenever you are stopping on a letter, it will change to sakin, right? If you can check Surah Al-Masad, so you can see it there, for example. You get it? So, or any surah, wherever you come across a letter of qalqala, and then you want to stop on these letters, you just know that what you are going to apply there, the qalqala type that you are going to apply there is what is known as kubra. And you know, if you continue, you know that it will no more take place. Do you understand? So the rule that we can identify here is known as al-qalqala, and what type of qalqala is a sughra. Do you understand it? So let's go further. Al-kubra, the ra onto has been elongated, and this type of elongation is known as al-maddul asli. Al-maddul asli. So inshallah, with this we've come to the end of today's class, and we seek for the forgiveness of Almighty Allah to forgive us our sins and grant us Jannatul Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.